London's Gatwick Airport and plenty of people flying off on holiday, but for those travelling to Spain, it's a confusing time. Faced with 2 weeks in quarantine on their return, this teacher and her husband decided to cancel their trip to the country's south.
Where we were going, there is no outbreak at all, so I don't understand why they haven't done like a regional lockdown. So like Madrid and Barcelona, like why would you not, shut those down and then leave all the touristy bits open?
And that's a question being asked by some travellers heading to London from Madrid.
I think it's really bad because it's just come all of a sudden. It's not given people much time to prepare, so everyone's now panicking. And I think it ruins plans for everybody.
Since the number of cases here in Spain are rising, I think it's probably a sensible measure, and I was expecting it, to be honest.
Spain recorded more than 900 new COVID cases on Friday, and major cities, including Barcelona, have seen a surge in infections, with health officials warning a second wave could be imminent. The British government says it had to act quickly to avoid reinfection and a possible lockdown. But the message from Spain is the country is safe for tourists.
Like in any other European country, we are seeing outbreaks. The outbreaks in Spain are perfectly controlled. We have 3 that are the most important outbreaks at the moment, in Barcelona, in Lérida, in Zaragoza. All of them are perfectly traced.
Europe's biggest travel company, TUI, has cancelled all holidays in mainland Spain for 2 weeks, but it's still flying people to Spain's Canary Islands and the Balearic Islands. It's questioned the need for people returning from those destinations to self-isolate. One Al Jazeera staff member who'd just travelled to Menorca says people there were surprised.
We were quite frustrated when we heard the news. The numbers here are very low. They've implemented a very strict lockdown here since the pandemic broke out, a very, very strict one, and people have not been able to leave their houses, and they've done really well at keeping the numbers down here in Menorca.
The real damage is likely to be to people's confidence in travelling, meaning a setback to the aviation industry and to Spain's tourism sector that accounts for 12% of the national economy. Here in Britain, the opposition Labour Party is calling for clarity on what support people going into quarantine will get. But what many people are asking themselves is whether this kind of risk will be part of foreign travel for the foreseeable future. Nadim, Al Jazeera in southern England.